So the August 22 Visa Bulletin was just released. In this video, we'll dive in and analyze the Visa Bulletin and also get some predictions for the next couple of months as we're coming close to the end of the fiscal year. The August Visa Bulletin shows not much movement and a big disappointment in the family-based category. So we'll talk about that as well. If you're interested in this topic, I'll see you on the other side. Hello everybody and welcome back to Immigration Channel. This is a place where we get the most up-to-date immigration news, immigration information, and everything else that you need to make your immigration journey less stressful. My name is Jacob Sapochnick and I'm an immigration attorney located in San Diego, California, and I help clients in all 50 states and all over the world. In this video, just like every month, we'll analyze the August 2022 Visa Bulletin and explore the predictions for the next couple of months. As you know, fiscal year ends September 30th, and a lot of things are going to happen between now and then. Unfortunately, the Visa Bulletin is a little bit disappointing. We don't have too much movement and some retrogression in the family-based visa, so we'll talk about all that, which one retrogressed, and what to expect in the next couple of months. But before we do that, if you're here for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos, and also give us a big like so YouTube will be able to show this video to more people just like you. So an overall review of the Visa Bulletin for August 2022 shows not much movement for most categories. But the biggest disappointment I can tell you is that we have a large retrogression in the family-based categories. And we'll go through this in the next few minutes. And as I mentioned to you last month, while I wasn't expecting too many jumps in the August 2022 Visa Bulletin, it's still a big disappointment to see so much retrogression, specifically in the family-based categories. So before we go into the chart like we do every month, let's talk about what happened specifically in the family-based categories this month. Surprising change is specifically in the F2A category for Mexico, which was current last month. And as you know, F2A, specifically spouses of green card holders and children under 21, especially in the past over a year, applicants in this category were able to apply for adjustment of status or get their cases processed at the embassy. They were current, so there was really no wait time for spouses of green card holders. Well, in this month, specifically for Mexico, F2A moved from current all the way back to April 22nd, 2019. Definitely quite devastating for a lot of applicants from Mexico because now they're going to have to wait to reunite with their spouses of green card holders for over 2 years, sometimes 3 years wait. This was the only and major change in the final action chart, once again specifically impacting applicants from Mexico. For the dates of filing chart in the family-based categories, there were quite a few advancements, specifically a 3 months increase moving forward to China, India, and the rest of the world in the F2B category. The rest of the categories more or less remain the same, just like previous month, but once again, F2A changes in Mexico is not a good sign because possibly next month we're going to see retrogression for other countries and possibly for the rest of the world as well in the F2A category. So let's jump into the chart and see what's going on. So F1 category, all the rest of the world remains at December 1st, 2014. China is also December 1st, 2014. India, December 1st, 2014. Mexico remains at March 15, 2000, and Philippines are now moved March 1st, 2012. F2A category, current for the rest of the world, current for China, current from India, and as I mentioned before, 3-year retrogression for Mexico. Mexico is now pushed backwards to April 22nd, 2019. The Philippines is still current. F2B, the rest of the world is September 22nd, 15. China is September 22nd, 2015. India is September 22nd, 2015. Mexico remains at April 1st, 2001. And the Philippines, no movement, October 22nd, 2011. F3 category, November 22nd, 2008, the rest of the world. November 22nd, 2008 for China. Same for India, November 22nd, 2008. Mexico is at October 15, 1997, and the Philippines remains at June 8, 02. Finally, F4 category, siblings of US citizens. Rest of the world is at March 22nd, 07. China is at March 22nd, 07. India remains at September 15, 05. Mexico is June 1st, 2000. And the Philippines remains at August 22nd, 02. Now let's talk about employment-based categories. In the employment-based categories, there's only a slight movement that we observed. India's EB2 final action date didn't really move anywhere, which is a bit surprising because this is something that I did predict in the last month's video. The much weighted movement in the EB3 category is finally here, the August 22 Visa Bulletin. There's been a 1 month movement specifically for India, bringing that category to February 15, 2012. Not too much movement in other categories. EB2, as much as people were worried about it, did not really change and remain current for all countries. Once again, we hope it's going to stay the same for next month, but some worry that retrogression may hit us. If it will, it's not going to be too bad. So let's look at the employment-based categories' final action dates. First preference is current for the rest of the world and will remain this way all through the end of the fiscal year. EB2 is current, except from China, is at April 1st, 2019. India is at December 1st, 2014. As we mentioned before, slight retrogression. Mexico is current and the Philippines is current as well. EB3 is current for the rest of the world. China is at April 22nd, 2018. El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras are current. India is at February 15, 2012. Mexico is current and the Philippines are current as well. Fourth preference is current for the rest of the world. China is current. El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras are stuck at November 8, 2017. India is current. Mexico is at April 1st, 2020, and the Philippines is current. If we look at the fifth preference, we are looking at the rest of the world is current. China is at November 22nd, 2015. El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras are current. India is current. Mexico is current, and the Philippines are current. EB5, fifth category that is set aside for 20% rural, is current for the rest of the world, and the rest of the fifth preference are also current. If you're looking forward to September's Visa Bulletin and trying to get some predictions, we're probably going to see more retrogression in India. It's just hard to say how much, and also possibly in China, but it's really hard to say at the moment. We did see that the State Department promised that they're going to do some more efforts as of June. Those efforts are really minimal and quite disappointing, to be honest with you. So backlogs are continuing to pile up at the NVC. Embassies and consulates are still struggling to routine visa processing, and as a result, we're going to see that slow movement to carry us all through the next fiscal year, and only hopefully then we'll see some faster movement as the new fiscal year starts to move forward. So once again, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If you do need my help with any of your immigration cases, if your case is stuck, if you need help, text me 619-483-4549. I'm here to help you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.